Quarterback David fails and the Dolphins are done.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What's his name again? Quarterback, what's his name again? David Fails, yeah. Oh, there's my starter, buddy. They got me started for the Viking. Is that David Fails? No. JT Barrett, baby, from Ohio State.
He's on the Saints. JT Barrett's on the Saints. He's on the practice squad for the Saints.
He's going to be my starter this year, baby.
Here's Foles. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Okay, so wait.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Who the hell signed David Fails?
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
You have to sign him to the Dolphins, you huge faggot.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Foles. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, my fault.
He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20.
He's a free agent because remember the Browns cut him. He's in jail for fucking.
He might go to jail for like 25 years.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And
He's
he'll
a
get
free
only
agent.
a couple up to the 22.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
And giving the guy that was helping him with the stocks and raising and giving money for him, he's giving the guy free game passes and jerseys and all that other stuff, which is illegal. You can't bribe
got an open man. It's
agency with merchandise.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Okay, the next one's middle linebacker, Kevin Winter.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Okay, and then that's their cat's 9 to a free agency.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Okay, and then halfback, Wendell Spalding.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Not being
And
able
taking
to
it
switch,
across
make that
midfield and
a better
inside
catch on
the
that
45. First time they've hooked up
here.
here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run with Marshall. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, just boot me and send me an invite. I'm in the middle of a match anyway. Just boot me and send me another invite. Wait, so you guys have to take care of the Falcons roster.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him for a loss of 5. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
I joined earlier because I was trying to do it, but nobody was on to tell me what to do.
We're not letting him back in now. We're not saying anything.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, man.
This is Cobb with a
I hit
catch
the wrong
right
button and I
side.
had a touchdown. I'm happy
And
I
he's
was
able to
okay.
get it down to the 25-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I can't see my kicking out, so I'm missing field goals left and right. Oh,
Puts
no,
it
that was
through.
good.
And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, someone would have to re-invite me after you boot me because I won't be able to rejoin with the password
those plays because they were successful in getting 3, or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
He can't.
And
none of
now
us
out
will get to
come
see
the
the password earlier.
Bills, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Yeah, they're on the bridge. Fuck everywhere. Outside and all the guys.
Foles. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Matt Moore, the cut from the Falcons. Quarterback, right? Yep, quarterback.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
You know what we're going to hear now? What? Why didn't you guys pick this practice squad? You saw it's like my fault. You guys snapped up. That's all we're going to hear. I promise.
I mean, Tav already said something about practice squad.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Did you cut Jonathan Freeney?
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Oh my God.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on second down. Caught by Cobb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a Green Bay first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Oh, my
and they
God,
take him down. The Bills get to him. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Rodgers looking to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Okay, I'll do the 49ers with you because they don't have a lot. They don't
Working from the gun, Rodgers looking deep for Adams.
I can't do nothing. Just gotta sit
Into
there.
double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Can't go for
Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And caught by Curley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So then what, you want to just start Monday?
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to.
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Kenny Clark forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Okay, so are you on the 49ers still?
Looking to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And avoids the contact by sliding. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Hey, Logan. Yes, sir. You should set it high. Like, say like 11, or we should let everyone know we're getting high.
To throw on second down. Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
You can't beat tomorrow
unless
it's tomorrow night. Because if we're creating a league today, and then we're talking about starting free agency, you can't do it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
You get what I'm saying? You can't do it tomorrow morning because some guys are already sleeping. They're not going to know the time.
Throws connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
Or we can do this since guys are talking about they want to make sure their voice is being heard. Put up a time vote. Put 7, 9, and 8 and let them vote for the time tomorrow. The majority wins. So that way you could be like, look, we left the majority the rest of the league. You guys have 12 hours to vote.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we open it when they start playing on Sunday, or do we open up?
Now, open up free agency. Like, we start sending out invites. We tell no one do not pick up anybody. We're gonna have a time. We're gonna vote a majority time frame when free agency is open, and then whenever the time frame we decide on, that's when free agency is open.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Do I want to do what?
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
Pick it for 2 days tomorrow, and then 1 day Sunday. Like make it like 7 and 9 tomorrow, and then like 10 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning or something like that.
Rolling. It's another 1st down.
I think you know what I'm saying. I just want to make sure I keep the clock.
Correct. So at least they have 2 days on Saturday and then 1 day on Sunday. So that way there is no
passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
What you kind of get? You know?
Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught at the 10. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I'll probably get like on Black Friday.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it.
I'll see if one of my friends download it, then I'll just get their account and then I'll just play whenever they're not online.
Oh shit, nice.
Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in.
I just downloaded the free lose today, so I'm gonna play that tonight after we finish process to see how that goes.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field.
Once I get 2K itself, I can always create another character from the character I have.
Punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I had to stop watching it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
I'm so used to not switching on defense too.
Okay. Yes. Aaron Burbridge.
The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
What happens if I get
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Colton Schmidt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Sometimes the people stop playing the game,
this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable here from the 38. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I'm coming to look for you.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
You found him, okay. I found him. I just seen him too.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Lottie, who likes to party?
What, sorry?
Rodgers now to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
We are halfway done because the Jets have no transactions. The Lions have no transactions. How did the Jets? The Jets literally had transactions. I'm so fucked.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I'm telling you now, the only thing is you have to sign the free agents back to
now Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
No, I'm the only guy I had to cut.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Let me look at these guys. I'll tell you right now because I'm the Vikings.
I don't have a kicking knock. I'm definitely just going to let this clock run down and hunt the ball.
I can do it right now. I can do mine right quick. Because I'm on the Vikings right now. So I'm going to see what I'll let you know. Marcus Sherrills, do I even want this bum? He might just be getting cut anyway. So you don't have to do anything for the Vikings because I'm the Vikings. So
and they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
For Marcus Sherrills, all the guys that I could, if I wanted to keep any of them. Did you share the Jets? The Jets, yeah, they have none. We can even look at the transactions. Free agents. Let's see, Marcus Sherrills, Anthony here.
Why does the Cardinals keep messing, man? Said this is done, man. You keep messing. What the hell? You said okay, yeah. You said I'm gonna leave it alone, and you hurt me again. I'll leave it alone and find my role as a player. I'm sorry if it costs.
I know who I want in free agency though. For my one guy.
Delete, you just said the wrong thing. We're not doing one guy anymore. Remember, it's open.
Yeah, no, for the first one, it's 1.
He just said open. See, you guys are contradicting yourself in the same chat.
No, it's open.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first
well,
punt.
we need to clarify that in the vote when we put it in. Okay,
he was only asked to punt
I'm playing a match, so
whenever
I say don't mind me. I'm like trying to multitask. Please go out the one. Go up. Yes, 1 out the 3 yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
At least if we make it that
They haven't
way, then
even
they
made a
get to
trip to the
vote on the
red zone.
time that we
And I
only
know
allowed
that
to sign
everyone's
that
going
one
crazy
person,
on
and
that
everybody can shut
sideline
up.
because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball
then it's
well.
over.
As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take.
He's in trouble, and McCoy won't make it out of the end zone. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On play action, now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Who's that?
Now Marshall, and an alley to run. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel, because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Coming back to Cleveland.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Rodgers now 12 of 15.
Well, actually, I take that back. I forgot
so far,
the one player I wanted to trade from the Jaguars got cut there at the corner. You can't teach 96 speed. I pair him up with Denzel Ward.
This is Marshall. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Partner, we know today's NFL
if my one blockbuster trade I'm working on gets
runs,
approved,
they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I was only going to keep one. The rest of them was going to get the boot.
David Perry. The Browns are fixed now.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers finds his target, Montgomery, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I was catching up on the damn chat.
I gotta get Bo Scarborough, baby, for that.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Hey, by the way, do you know if
the line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
I have no clue why.
No, he doesn't like the Packers.
They get it to him running left. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Because I was actually trying to get a trade
shots
for him.
On the ground. Now on third,
I was trying to trade
go to the air.
Alexandria.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
Yeah, I got the Packers in some other league.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, I hit box instead of freaking X.
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Touchdown, and that's where the return stops. I just threw a pick at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And
Packers,
here you got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I just know this Madden is. I know this Madden is not going to be like the last Madden when I was in 5 Super Bowls straight in a row. That's the only thing I'm happy about. This Madden is different.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble.
Because of the last Madden, now everybody in the league doesn't want to trade him. He's trying to boycott my trades. And like, nah, we want to see you in the Super Bowl every damn year. That's not great. This is a whole new Madden.
Stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
I'm definitely not.
I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The only reason you're good at building a team is because you
on 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
this year's game is way different from last year.
Yeah, I like the XP development.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'll say that much. What the? I just saw a blitz.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm gonna follow right along with you because
I love that aspect of the game that you could actually go fast
making the plays that they've made, and
you
that
have
just
to worry
means
about
you're
guys
one big
rocket
score
catching
away
shit anymore.
from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back now at Lambeau. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Like I'm in this league that I'm playing in right now. It's a no switch league. This shit is like annoying, but at the same time it's kind of fun. It like makes me play basic.
I thought about doing this week, but
no, I'll never join another one.
Incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
The experiment I'm doing right now.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
I let you get
He will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Move my guy away from there so you get the
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
All right, just Sunday. Don't forget to send me an invite before you get off the league.
You can invite him, right?
Yeah,
They'll look to throw here on first down. A dump off for Ivory. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw again. They're going over the middle here to Curley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
I take everything you say seriously.
Foles. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to
To
the
leave
other
early, I
side of
think
the
he stepped
football.
away from the phone. But I was like, despite me making 5 straight Super Bowls last year, you still have a
Need
winning
something
record
for
on me.
deep in the bag of tricks here after first
Beat
and
me
second
2-1,
down. Went
2
backwards.
times
It's
out of
3rd
my
and
1
very
time.
long.
So this Madden, I'm hoping to sweep your ass.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
And
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything
just
there.
Not year 1. I think I actually agree with them. It's going to be 3rd or 2nd.
They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams getting the ball back.
Based off the roster,
miracle does occur, so they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now,
it'll
really
be either
hoping for a turnover.
Either one of them will be one. So Leafs is going to be 2. He should still make the playoffs in that division.
Do you think the Bears have a better roster than the Vikings?
With some of the moves that Talib wants to make, that me and him talked about, yes.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
He just added a dynamic pass rusher. That just boosted up his roster. Before the Khalil Mack trade, I would have said Khalil was number 1 no matter what you guys do in that division. Even if he trades away Stephon Diggs,
the Packers
Darrell
on
Hunter,
3rd
and
down.
Xavier Rhodes,
They're at 50%, 4 for 8.
But because he added Khalil Mack and Talib's offense, well, never mind. I'm not going to inside trade. I'm going to say Talib's offensive line is not going to be good, but if our trade goes through,
here's Rodgers.
Talib's offensive line might be better than all the rest of you guys in that league. I mean, in that division.
Catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now.
I can never predict. I don't like
the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
It's
a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll run it here.
Damn it.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to get to 35. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Rodgers looking.
Wrong button. Oh my God, why am I doing that?
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
But I'm being honest, I think you finished first.
Oh, I'm punting it again because I can't see my damn picking meter. I'm not going to take a chance.
Then you can pick back blitz.
Yeah, it's I had 2 possible field goals I could have easily made, but all I'm feeling is vibration. I can't see shit, so I'm not going to pick. I'm just going to let time run out and punt it. I'd rather do a sky punt and pin him down there than if he can miss a field goal and give him the ball at the 50-yard line.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Saints is voting on trades, correct?
So that'll back him up 5.
Okay. The thing I disagree with, like, he was saying, no, he's a fifth, I'm like, we're all taking a step back. They're trying to play a different game.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
And then you have your,
did a bad punt.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
I mean, it's just also, I like valleys. If I don't see a valley in the trade, I just find it fast.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
See, if I would have switched to him, I would have picked that off. But I'm trying
We've seen
to
good cover skills on
defense.
display
A few people
throughout
I
this
play
game,
switch on
really, from
defense.
both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
That should have been
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You can't switch at all?
You can't switch on offense. At first, originally, they said you couldn't switch on defense, but then they switched their stance and said you can switch on defense only when you're tackling and the ball is in the air or some shit like that. But I'm still following their original rules, not switching on defense
Second there, I
at
thought
all.
that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Let him
Still ended up with a solid game.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Jackson trade.
Oh, yeah, actually, I was going to prove that trade. It's not bad. It's not a bad deal. And then I was going to prove the other trade, too.
Benjamin with
That
it over
trade
the
wasn't
middle.
bad either.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
I'm not a part of it. I'll be a part of what I have to do, but that's it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I'm almost done. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 10. I was trying to let him score so he could at least get interest in the 4th quarter, but he didn't take the chance to give him. So now I'm going to just try to pick him off. Oh, never mind. I moved the safety and he did score. Two beans.
Touchdown.
Yeah, so it should be an interesting
His
finish.
first touchdown on the year.
Because now it's just a 1-point
And the
possession.
Bills draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant
Yeah, that's all I was talking to you about earlier. I was like, so unless you're willing to eat something year one, it's going to be bad.
It's fielded in the end zone.
No. I'm looking at my practice to see. Because I need
Now the Packers get set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts.
He loses some, but he saves some
I think
money.
you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Throwing now is Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
There's nothing that's like starting material for me. I know we haven't. But still, I'm looking. Believe me, I've been looking for
Now Rodgers.
He's
got his target. It's caught. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
So that's why my trades are all trying to get O-line.
It's why I'm trading TJ Line. Line's up.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Bills will take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
You have a prospect that's not bad. That O'Brien dude, he's not bad. We move him to guard. Though your left tackle, O'Brien, doing what I was doing. He's a yeah, Brian O'Neill.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he
No.
can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Rodgers,
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hey, now I tried. Said I was going to try to
And
make
now
this
we're going to
game
get a
interesting and
timeout
let
here
him
called
score.
by the
And this
defense.
will be a 1-point
As they get
possession.
the stoppage
So
with
I let
just
him
over
score,
a minute
but
to
now
go
I'm
in the
like fucking
game.
up on offense. You said what?
It really irritates me.
Oh, sorry. I know you don't like that word.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
So you feel that way, bro?
It's my competitive nature is like when you got like I've been taught so many times not to let like it drives me nuts.
Sorry, bro. Hope you
To
feel
throw
better
is
right now.
Rodgers. Looking deep downfield.
I'm not gonna catch this, but I want to
Look at
throw it
this.
just for the
They
fuck
get
of
the
it.
turnover they needed. It's
Let me.
intercepted.
Oh my God! If he
Picked off
returns
by
this pick, I'm
Micah
gonna be mad.
Hyde.
Tackle his
And
ass.
he
God
brings
damn.
it back
See,
to
that's
right
the only
around
thing about not
26
being able to
line.
switch on offense that
He got
fucks it
the
up when you
slim
throw
lead
deep passes
late
like
in
this.
the football,
They can switch
so
on
why
defense
are you
and pick it
throwing
off, so you just
there?
gotta let the computer do whatever
Remember,
the fuck the
during the
computer
year when
does.
we asked
And I've
one of
thrown
the
2
head
picks
coaches,
that way.
if you're in this
Just let the
spot,
computer do
why
whatever the
would you
fuck they
throw
want.
the ball?
Alright, now it's
And he talks
interesting.
about trusting his quarterback and
47
trusting his
seconds
offense.
left.
Still.
And
What do
then
you
at the
think's
end,
gonna
he
happen,
kinda went,
fellas?
yeah, not really a good reason.
It's a 1-point possession. He scores, he wins.
Incomplete.
Work with me, partner.
So
Take a
I'm
deep
gonna see if
breath,
it
because
bites
that's
me
what
in the
they're
butt
doing
for
down the
letting him
field
score.
now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit,
I
get in the
legitimately
huddle,
moved through
kind
everybody
of
on that
scan the
side.
crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Herman sucks, and he's an injured prone.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
Wait, how did he
And
catch
he's
that?
taken down, but not before he
How
gets
the
this
fuck did
into
he catch
enemy
that?
territory across the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. He'll look to throw.
Give me that.
And he can't
Oh my
hang
gosh.
on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Yeah, I told you, Herman sucks. If I can't get Coleman, someone steals Coleman from me, I'll take Herman because I'm 95 feet.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Go to him.
He's
Thank
back
you.
to throw.
Oh, yeah, I just dropped 2
Corral
picks
it.
back to back to back.
That would have wrapped it
3
up
picks,
if he'd been able
actually.
to hold on. Instead, it brings up
3rd and
3rd
10
down.
at the 16. He's on my 38-yard
Nearly an
line. 16
interception. If that
seconds.
one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on
I
life,
just
so
got
to
3
speak.
picks
A
in a
lot
row.
of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives,
You said the best
it
wide receiver,
surprises
too?
you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I don't know. Jordan Matthews is
Back
nice,
to
too.
throw. And able to
Catch
find
that. That's easier
Curley.
to stop than
And he
to the
gets
goal
this one
line.
all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
You see me just sitting there the whole time. Why would you
It's
throw that pass?
intercepted. Picked up by
I
Kyler
baited him the
Fackrell,
whole way and he still
linebacker.
threw it.
And the return just out across the 15 to the
Well,
16-yard line.
he didn't take advantage of it and try to let him score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Green Bay, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
The alarm's going to wake up on everything.
Have everyone's free agency now, though? I mean, not free agency, do you have everyone's thing now, though, Logan? Franchise players? Sorry, do you have everyone's franchise players?
No, but I won't have to.
Oh, okay.
But I gave everyone till, what, 10 o'clock I said today?
I gave you mine 8 years ago. I just never wrote it down.
Well, you better write it down quick.
I'm not going to write it down. You already know who my franchise players are. You told me I can't trade him, so it has to be bum ass. What's his bum ass name? What's the quarterback's name?
You can't trade Baker Mayfield after year 1 anyway. So I told you just to make my franchise player.
Wait. No. The agreement was year 1. That was it. That was the agreement. Was year 1. Year 2, I could get rid of him.
Yes.
All right then. Yeah. So that's how I'm gonna make Garrett and him a franchise. After year 2, that boy is leaving Mason.
Yeah, you can't trade first round picks anyway, so I'm saying, like, it just makes it easier if you name your franchise.
Yeah. I just make Myles Garrett and his bum ass my franchise.
I'm not forgetting it.
Alright, well, game's ending. I'm gonna take a few snapshots of my highlights, and then I'm gonna get on and we continue where you and Tilly left off.
Okay, these guys are running back.
Alright, Tilly, I appreciate you I appreciate you taking my spot and helping Logan with everything.
Yeah. Peace, buddy. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when the league starts tomorrow. We'll talk for sure about the trade.
Okie dokie.
Peace, buddy.
Have a good night, man.
I'm glad I didn't have to kick someone tonight, man. Did everyone think I'm just this asshole? But really, I don't like to do any of this. So, Browns, you go with your Victor. Baker and who?
And Myles Garrett, the freak show.
Okay. Actually, more people got back to me than I thought would. I mean, I still got to put it to people, but I don't really care. I gave people ample time to do it. What do you think could be faster? You think could be faster money?
You said who?
What? You want to name the names here, or do you want to?
Whichever one you whichever one's comfortable for you, I can really. Doesn't really bother me. You can do everything I need to fix.
I'm already on the Giants.
Okay, so you're on the Giants, and I'll just say what they need.
The problem is I'm not sure we're going to do it. Not sure. That's all I want. That's why I'm wondering if we should just start punting.
I guess it all depends on.
People keep asking, but I don't know.
So basically, whatever. So hold on. Let me clarify something. So whenever guys going, they're allowed to pick up one free agent.
No.
Go ahead, clarify it for me.
Because we want to give ample time. So basically, if you're at work on Saturday, at least you know if you can't beat everything, you're at least aware. I don't want to be like, okay, we're starting and it's 5 o'clock. Like, people are rushing in. Just 17. That seems unfair. I want everyone to see in the league, and then what people are worried about is that people in the committee are going to be 6 off.